Hello YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. My name's Eddie, and on this video I am going to show you my collection of horror movies that came out in 1983. Now there's a few that I don't own. They don't have a Blu-ray or whatnot, but if they end up getting a Blu-ray release or a 4K, I will hopefully get them. I'm missing quite a few, so yeah, this one is probably my smaller collection compared to 80, 81, 82. This one is not as big, but I do have a few that I want to show off. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get started. All right, everybody. So like I did 80, 81, 82, I put them in alphabetical order. So we're gonna start off 1983 with Amityville 3D. This one is not as good as Amityville Horror and the Amityville the Possession. This is from Scream Factory. It's part of that little box that they have, which is out of print now. It's been years since I haven't seen this film. So man, it's been so long. I remember watching it as a kid back on HBO. But it's been a while. It's been a long while, and I did watch it when I got the Blu-ray, the box set. So it's been a while now. So maybe I should revisit it. I should. I'll give it another watch. But yeah, I remember this one was just so. It wasn't as good. You know what I mean? But yeah, Amityville 3D. All right, next up, we got a Blade in the Dark. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release. It's an Italian film, and it opens like that. This is really cool, and it's like that. I can't show you the back because it has nudity, so I can't show you that. So yeah, this is the artwork. The reverse artwork as well. It has nudity, so I can't show off that. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Blade in the Dark. So yeah, I love this set. Moving on, we got Christine, John Carpenter's Christine. Yeah, this is a classic. I love Christine. Love it. Saw it as a kid. Had it on VHS, had it on DVD, had it on Blu-ray, had it on 4K. This one is one that I kept upgrading. So yeah, this is the 35th anniversary. Yeah, Christine. All right, next up we got Kujo. This one just came in yesterday. It's a brand new release from Kino Lorber on 4K. So I can't wait to dive into it, man. Kujo. Adaptation of Stephen King. So yeah, looking forward to that. All right, moving on, we got Curtains. This is from Synapse Films. This is a good one, man. I like Curtains. It's kind of slow paced, but it's got that, I don't know, that mysterious dark, I don't know, it's really cool. And then there's a great kill that happens like on the ice, they're skating, and then she's right there, like it's the killer right there. That scene is just brilliant, and that's the kill. Really great. Yeah, Curtains, good film. Next up we got Eyes of Fire. This is from Severin. I haven't seen this one. I've had it for a while and I still haven't seen it. I heard it was good. I mean, I heard good things about it. So, here's the back. So yeah, this one, I need to watch it. I really don't know much about this film, but yeah, Eyes of Fire. Next up, we got The Final Terror. This is from Scream Factory. This is a okay slasher. But the only issue I had with this one, I don't know, they didn't have that many kills. Yeah, so, but it was okay. It was all right. It wasn't bad. And it takes place like in the woods, like in the camp setting. I like the setting. So yeah, this is a good one if you haven't seen it. The Final Terror. Next up, we got Hunger. This is with David Bowie, Susan Sarandon. I haven't seen this one in so long. I think it's like kind of like a. It's been so long. I don't know if it's a kind of like a vampire movie or something. I can't remember. I remember watching it back in the day as a kid. Yeah, this is by the Warner Archives. So yeah, Hunger. And then we got Jaws 3. Oh boy, I know this one. This one is so bad. I mean, I remember watching it as a kid as well. Not nearly as good as the first two. I get it. I don't even, to be honest, I don't really, I don't know. Is it a horror? I mean, or is it more like a thriller? I know it's a creature feature film. I know the first two films are definitely horror. This one is kind of like, I don't know. It's already getting into the 80s. It's more cheesy. The first two were in the 70s, so yeah, the 80s, I mean, became a little bit more it's got Dennis Quaid. It's got a good cast though, but yeah, not the best in the franchise. But yeah, Jaws 3. They kind of try to go into that 3D thing. Next up, we got Mortuary. This is a good slasher by the MBD Rewind. It's got Bill Paxton, the late great Bill Paxton. Yeah, he plays like this psychotic, mentally challenged dude. I don't know, man, but he was really, really good in this film. Yeah, Mortuary. This is one that if you haven't seen Mortuary and if you love slashers, check it out. And also like the ending, man. Like the ending has, if you've seen Happy Birthday to Me, it's kind of similar in a way. It's got, the ending's kind of similar as Happy Birthday to Me and Madhouse. So yeah, Mortuary. All right, next up we got Mountaintop Motel Massacre. This is by Vinegar Syndrome. This one is okay. It's not bad. I know the kills they're a little bit weak, but it's still a decent watch. This lady, she's got this, she's just psychotic. You can even tell in the picture. Yeah, she's just these people are getting stranded. There's like a storm, and they're all at this motel because they don't, the roads are blocked and they can't go anywhere. And this lady's just killing the customers or whatever, one by one. She's just psychotic. All right, next up we got Nightmares. This is from Scream Factory. It's a very good anthology film. This is an anthology film. I have not seen it in so long. So yeah, great anthology film, Nightmares. All right, next up we got Olivia, a Vinegar Syndrome release. I don't know. I've seen it, but I don't know if I consider this a horror. To me, it's more like an erotic thriller. It's got some. I don't know. It was on the list when I was doing my research on 1983 horror films. So all right, so I'll show it. I mean, but to me, it's more like a thriller. But anyway, yeah, Olivia. Next up, we got One Dark Night. This is from also MVD Rewind. It's got alternate artwork as well. So yeah, this is a good one. I haven't seen this one in so long as well. I still haven't even seen this Blu-ray. So yeah, One Dark Night. And then we got The Prey. This is from Arrow Video. It's got the original artwork. That's the axe right in the girl's chest or whatever. I mean, this is kind of like cross between Friday the 13th and The Burning. So it kind of takes place like in that summer camp woods setting. So yeah, The Prey. It's got two cuts of the film, the theatrical and the international. I like the theatrical better because the international had some scenes that were not important. Like they drag. So yeah, I like the theatrical better. So yeah, The Prey. All right, next up we got Psycho 2, with the great late Anthony Perkins. This is a sequel to the great Alfred Hitchcock the original Psycho. This one is a very good sequel. I like it. I really did enjoy Psycho 2. I really did. It's fantastic. Anthony Perkins, you know, he's great at playing the Norman Bates character. He will always be Norman Bates. Yeah, this is a Scream Factory. So yeah, if you haven't seen these sequels from Psycho, I recommend them because they're so good, really good. All right, next up we got Sleepaway Camp, another slasher taking place like in the camp setting in the woods. This one has one of the most shocking endings in horror cinema. Yeah, this one, like the first time I saw it, I was like, what the yeah. Uh, if you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. The kills are great. The characters are actually really played by teenagers. Where in other movies, they're not really teenagers, but sometimes they're playing the role as a teenager. But in this one, they really are teenagers, man. They're really young kids, you know. Yeah, but that ending, man, like, shit. Yeah, Sleepaway Camp. Next up, we got Something Wicked This Way Comes. This is actually from Disney. It's kind of like, this one, I remember watching it as a kid. Disney had like two horror films in the 80s that I remember. One was Watcher in the Woods, where I showed it off. I showed it off in 1980, in the 1980 collection video. And this one came out in 83. Now, this is another one that was kind of, I don't know, kind of creepy, kind of like, I don't know. It was good, man. It's been so long since I've seen it, but I do remember this one was liking it, you know. It's definitely time for a rewatch. All right, so next up we got Sweet 16. This is another slasher. It's got Dana Kimball, the final girl from Friday the 13th Part 3. It's got another character that I remember. What's his name? I'm trying to... Steve something. Doesn't say here, but he's the guy that came out in another That's the American Virgin, not the main guy, the douchebag, and he also comes out in the Goonies. So yeah, he comes out on this one too. So yeah, Sweet 16. I enjoyed this one. This is a pretty good slasher. You know, it's about like these boys are just getting killed by this killer, and she's the suspect because she's the last one she was with, you know, so whenever she's with a guy, you know, the guy gets killed, you know, and she's from somewhere else and she just moved into town, something like that. So, yeah, Sweet 16. And last but not least, for my 1983 Videodrome, David Cronenberg's Videodrome. This is a Criterion release. So it's like a Betamax tape or something. Yeah, this is I haven't seen this one in so long either. I really need to check it out. I think Arrow also put out a 4K, but I think in the UK. But yeah, this is a good one too. It has a good cast. It's James Wood is in this. Debbie Harry from Blondie's in this. So yeah, Videodrome. So that's it, guys. That's my 1983. Hope you all enjoyed the video. And that is it, man. That was my video collection of horror films from 1983. I know that I'm missing a lot. I know that I'm missing quite a bit because when I was doing my research, I'm like, man, I don't have most of these. And I try to look, and some of them don't even have a Blu-ray release. So hopefully some do. Some of them do, and I need to order them. I need to get them. But some of them don't, and some of them don't have a Blu-ray nor 4K. I'm not into DVDs, so you know, I prefer Blu-rays or 4Ks. But anyway, thank you so much for sticking around, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Laters.